Welcome again to the newsroom. The Senate has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to transmit a bill to the National Assembly to amend the Petroleum Industry Act (PIA) to help curb issues relating to fuel scarcity. President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, made the call in his remarks moments before he referred the President's request for the amendment of the 2022 Appropriation Act to the Committee on Appropriation after the bill scaled second reading. According to him, a request seeking an amendment to the PIA would enable the National Assembly to extend the subsidy regime in the Act to be in line with the President's request for an additional 2.557 trillion naira to cover fuel subsidy in the 2022 budget from July this year. The Oyo State government has confirmed the arrest, detention and questioning of its Accountant General Gafar Bello by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) over alleged 9 billion naira money laundering, which was said to have been deducted from the local council funds. The State Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Wasiu Olatibosun, who confirmed this on Wednesday, warned the Commission to stop harassing the state government. The Commissioner insisted that the arrest of the AG was a desperate and malicious attempt at thwarting a constitutional process that had already been instituted at the Federal High Court in Ibadan. The National Coalition of Wheelchair Users in Nigeria, NACOWIN, on Wednesday advised the elderly in the society to embrace the use of wheelchairs. The convener of the group, Yusuf Iyodo, gave the advice in Abuja in commemoration of the International Wheelchair Day, annually commemorated around the world on March 1. Iyodo maintained that the use of the wheelchair should not only be attributed to weakness but to strength and courage, especially as its users were often faced with the daily challenges of inaccessible environment and space. Nigeria has so far received 67,973,250 doses of COVID-19 vaccines, including over 2 million doses out of the Johnson & Johnson vaccines procured by the federal government, the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency has said. This came as the country on Wednesday marked 1 year of the first shipment of COVID-19 vaccines, with the most recent shipment received on February 24, 2022. The most recent donation of over 800,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccine by the government of Japan via the COVAX facility was handed over to the federal government through the NPHCDA on March 2, 2022. In business, the Federal Executive Council (FEC) has approved 3.5 billion naira for aviation equipment in Lagos, Abuja and Kano states. This was made known to State House correspondents after the weekly virtual FEC meeting presided over by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The Ministry of Aviation got approval for the supply and installation of 2 sets of complete high-capacity passenger security screening systems for the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos and Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. The Spanish Public Prosecutor's Office has dropped all investigations into former King Juan Carlos, clearing the way for the 24-year-old to return to the country from exile. The judiciary found numerous irregularities in the former king's financial conduct, but did not bring them to trial because of the statute of limitations, his immunity before his abdication in 2014, and taxes paid in arrears. Since 2020, the Spanish authorities have launched 3 investigations into the father of King Felipe VI. The 2022 edition of the CBN Junior Tennis Championship has been scheduled to hold from Monday, March 7 to Saturday, March 12 at the Lagos Lawn Tennis Club, Onikan. The championship, which is the flagship of junior tournaments in the country, will feature competitions in 4 categories of boys and girls aged 10, 12, 14 and 16, with participants coming from all over the nation. That's it on the newsroom at this time. Join us again for more updates. I'm Simisola Adikon.